Okay, welcome to our September Soaring Strong team call. I don't know about you, but it feels like we just started this year yesterday. It feels like Summit was just last week. I cannot believe that it is already September. But our call tonight is really going to focus on your mentality and a game plan and what you're going to do moving forward for the rest of this year. I really hope when you get off this call that you're going to have a plan to move your business not only forward for the rest of this year, but also to make sure that you have a plan laid out and ready for pushing into next year too. Okay, so first, before we do that though, I'm going to get this out of the way and I shouldn't say out of the way, it's super important. Let me see if I can make this or it's full screen. There we go. Okay, important dates. We have some important dates coming up. September 15th is our Fit Fighter Nation Summit. If you don't have a ticket to this, you need a ticket to this. And without sounding too mean about it, like, you have to be there. This is a very important business meeting. You are a business owner. And I know it's on a Sunday. Trust me, I get how inconvenient it is. It's in the afternoon. Like, I'm going to have to drive home late on a Sunday before my kids go to school the next day. We've got tons of things going on. I get it. But if you really want to move forward in this business, please, if you can, be at this. Corporate's going to be there. There's going to be several of us in Indy the night before. We're going to get together and have some fun. So hopefully you can make it. Our next call for Soaring Strong is our Power Hour, which is at 9 p.m. on September the 23rd. And we're just going to do a live Power Hour that night together. Hop on and work. I'll lead you through it and help you with it. Also, I want to let you know and just kind of give you a heads up that this is coming. September the 23rd, if you started with us on Morning Meltdown 100, is day 50. September 23rd is day 50. So if you have challengers that have signed up under you and are doing this program under you, just kind of think about that and know that that's coming up. You might want to send them a little something in the mail if they've made it to day 50 with you, to congratulate them for making it that far. That's a big flippin' deal that they have made it to day 50. It's a big flipping deal that we have made it to day 50. So if you have someone there, just know September 23rd is going to be that date if you started with us. So you may want to pop something in the mail to congratulate those people. All right, shout outs. Lindsay Rort, Lindsay Smith, myself, and Lisa Cook hit Success Club last month. Congratulations to those ladies. I know that it was a super hard month last month, and I'm super proud of these ladies for pushing through and making it happen. We have a new coach. I don't know if she's on or not. She was trying to get her kiddos down and get here. Tylen, who has Success Club points on the board already this month. So a huge shout out to her for that. I know my PS coaches, Shelby, Mimi, Monica, and Sarah, are all going to head up to Indy for the summit, Fit Fighter Nation Summit. So I just wanted to shout them out for making it a priority. And I know there's others within the downline too. I was just given my PS list of who was going to be there. So awesome to those girls. And then everyone that is just still on their MM100 journey. If you are in our Morning Meltdown Challenge group, it is kicking butt, and I love it, and it is so much fun doing this together. It's so much fun doing it with you, so congratulations to everyone for that. All right, let's get on to the meat of this call, the most important quarter of the year. And you may be thinking right now, like, well, this is the most important quarter of the year because we're trying to hurry up and push and hit the end of the year goals. But truly, that is not why it's the most important quarter of the year. Right now, this is what we call our back to school, our fall winter quarter is what this is. And having a huge major push right now, this time of the year, is really going to push you into the beginning of next year. It's really going to help you soar into the beginning of next year. Okay, and I want to talk for a minute about the wrong mentality, because I've been there. I've had this wrong mentality at the end of the fourth quarter. The kids are going back to school. There's a lot of after school activities. We are insanely busy. Holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Halloween. We have our favorite TV shows that are all starting back up on TV. It is just a whirlwind of a time right now. I mean, it really is. From now until the end of the year, you probably have 1,000 things on your schedule. So it's a really, really busy time. What you cannot do right now is just sit back and do nothing. If you want to be successful next year with this business, you cannot sit back and do nothing because you're so busy, and then you're treading water at the beginning of the next year, just trying to get caught up and trying to get started. We all know what happens January 1st. January 1st is where everyone is setting goals. Everyone's ready to get started on their journey. Everyone's ready to go. We have to be ready for those people. We have to be ready ahead of time. Another wrong mentality is not pushing. And this is where I've been. This is where I've gotten caught. And then it screwed me up for the next year. Getting so close to those end of the year dates with those end of the year goals. And in your head, you're thinking, well, here I go again. Like, I didn't hit 1 star again this year. I didn't hit diamond again this year. I didn't hit whatever your goal might be this year. And just giving up the rest of the year and thinking, I'll just do it next year. Next year, I'll make that happen. If you want to make it happen next year, you have to start right now. Right now is when that push has to happen. And I didn't know that was going to flash. That's super cool. I want to really caution you. I want to caution you. It's a delayed reaction, so I can just see you all laughing on the screen. If you are a coach that wants to have a successful year next year, whether you're a new coach, whether you're a seasoned coach, whether you're a coach that is happy with where your business is right now, whether you're a coach that is not happy and things are not going this year the way you planned, I want to caution you that now is the time, like right now, today is when you need to decide and make that choice if you want next year to be successful. And I want you to focus on your why. I want you to think about why you are here. Why are you on this call right now? Why did you sign up to be a coach in the first place? Why do you have this business? What is your why? And where do you want to be next year with this business? And I really liked whenever Rachel Hollis, obviously we all really liked when Rachel Hollis was at Summit. But one of the things that really stuck out to me was she was talking about the elite coaches down on the floor, and she even pointed them out, and she was like, I assume these are the people that are elite. These are the top of the business. This is where everybody wants to sit. And she said, if you want to sit with the big dogs, it's going to be hard. And that is so true. We talk all the time about how easy this business is, but how hard it is also. It can be easy, but you have to put in the work if you want to sit with the big dogs. So I'm really going to talk now about our fourth quarter strategy. I've told you the wrong mentality to have, what we want to do. Now I'm going to talk about the strategy moving forward, what we're going to do. And the first thing I want to talk about is our new Shakeology seasonal flavors. And maybe you're rolling your eyes right now and you're thinking, I don't even like pumpkin spice. I'm thinking, I don't even like peppermint mocha. Like, peppermint is not my flavor at all. But even if you don't like these flavors, it is a very good business move for you to have those packets, for you to purchase the pumpkin spice Shakeology, for you to purchase the peppermint mocha Shakeology, whether you plan on drinking it or not. Send it to the friend that you know loves pumpkin spice. We all have that friend on Facebook that talks about pumpkin spice everything and how much they love pumpkin spice. Send them a sample of pumpkin spice Shakeology to try and to see what they think. Around the holidays, you have people that get really super excited about Christmas and the season. Send them the peppermint mocha. They don't have to be a challenger. They don't have to be anyone you've ever talked to before. Just build that relationship and send that to them. Send it to customers that maybe have been with you in the past but haven't been in your groups for a while. Because it's something different, it's something new, it's a way to spice things up. Send a packet to them also, or your current challengers. Morning Meltdown 100 is an insanely long program, a very long program. They're drinking Shakeology through the entire program. And if they're drinking chocolate Shakeology every day, they're going to start to get a little bit bored of that. Spice things up for them and send them a packet of that. And all of those connections that you are making right now with these new flavors are going to pay off at the beginning of next year, if not before then. And talking about making connections, that needs to be your number one priority right now, is making connections. You need to start friendships. You need to be adding friends on social media like crazy. You need to be building relationships with these people. And if you don't really know what we mean by building the relationships and connecting and all that, reach out to your upline coach, and they will help you with the different ways that you can do that. But connect with people on social media. Make sure you're commenting on their posts, and spend a little bit of time every day sending a private birthday message to those people that are having birthdays, sending a friendiversary message. And if you don't know what I'm talking to, ask me later, because I love that. Send a friendiversary message to the people that you're having a friendiversary with on Facebook. Because when the new year comes around and they're wanting to make a change and they're wanting to get back on top with their health and their fitness, they're going to remember that crazy girl that's always posting workouts on their news feed, but also took the time to send them a message telling them happy birthday or a happy friendiversary. All of these things, all of these connections that you are making are going to pay off next year. All right, next slide. Start that push right now. And I know maybe you're thinking, like, I do not have time. I know November, I don't remember the date off the top of my head, November something is the date to hit your rank advancement by the end of the year. And maybe in your head you are thinking, like, I don't have enough time to do that this year. I don't care. I don't care if you don't have enough time to make that happen this year. Start the push now. Start right now working towards your diamond rank advancement. Start right now working towards hitting Success Club every month. Start right now working towards that emerald. If being a diamond coach has been on your goal board for a long time and you are ready to cross that off of your goal board, right now is the time to kickstart that, because what you do now and that push that you are going to make right now towards that goal is going to give you incredible momentum moving into the new year. So do not wait for those goals. All right, I want to talk a little bit about my plan for the new launch. Now, I also want to tell you that this is totally up to you. That is what I love about this business. I love that we all get to make our own choices and our own decisions for how we launch programs, what we are doing, everything else. This is up to you as a coach and what you think your personal network is going to respond to the most. My personal opinion for the work. I am currently in the middle of Morning Meltdown 100. I do not want to put the message out there that I committed to 100 days of workouts, but something new and exciting came out, so I'm going to switch it up to that and let the rest of my people that I signed up finish Morning Meltdown on their own. I do not want to put that message out there. I want the message that I go through these programs with my challengers, that I am there with them by their side, and I committed to 100 days, and I'm going to stick to 100 days. And if that means I don't get to start the work with everyone else, that's okay. It is all right. VIP early access, if you do not know, is September the 30th. I would put that in your calendar if you don't have it there already, September the 30th. I am going to purchase the program on September 30th. I would highly recommend working coaches do the exact same thing. Do some of the sample workouts with Morning Meltdown 100. There are many days where our workouts are super short with Morning Meltdown 100, where we can add some of the work to it, and we can feature it in our stories, and we can talk about it. I'm not sure how responsive my market's going to be to it. I have a lot of new moms that follow me, a lot of busy moms. They don't have time for the work. They have time for a easier, shorter workout. But I am going to see how it goes. I am going to talk about it on social media. I'm going to see and fill it out with everyone that is following me. And then I'm going to finish Morning Meltdown 100, and then I'll start or look at this program. I have not decided yet if I'm going to do the program after Morning Meltdown 100 or not. I'm going to wait and see just kind of what happens when I'm posting about it and see how big of a following I have. I'm going to look and see if we have any questions. Yes, yes, yes. I have not listened to the National Wake Up Call yet, but I will. Okay. Look at your business from a coach perspective, not a challenger. And I have question marks up there because I've had some questions this month about Morning Meltdown 100 and what to do, because we're in a 100-day program and we're not starting anything new. So what do you do if you're not starting anything new and you're in the middle of the program, but you want people to start with you? How do you keep up with the demand of getting new challengers? We all know Success Club is our #1 goal. We want to hit Success Club. And if we want to hit Success Club, we've got to be bringing new people in. It is okay, it is totally okay for us to be committed to a program, but to also have something else going that people can join us. Every 30 days, I am starting something new in my virtual gym. Every 30 days, it is a new theme. And I've kind of started the theme thing because it kind of goes along with when I taught. I love the themes. I love having a theme. So this year it's like a back to school theme that we are doing. And that is what I invited people to. Multi-program groups, whatever is suited towards their goal. Maybe they have just had a baby and they need something easier. Maybe they need something more hardcore like our new program that is coming out. That's up to you as a coach to really talk to them about that. But I just want you to know that just because you're committed to 100 days of workouts doesn't mean, like I just had a girl this week that started with us in Morning Meltdown 100. It doesn't mean you can't get other people to either join you with Morning Meltdown 100 or with another program. All right, going forward, because now we're going to look at our calendar. So if you don't have your calendar out, I'll make sure that you have it. If you don't have it around you, go get your calendar. This month, I'm going to use this month as an example. This month, we had Labor Day the last weekend of the month. That made hitting those Success Club goals extremely hard if you waited until the end of the month. Because Labor Day weekend, people were not on their phones, they were not responding to messages, they were not on social media, whatever. They weren't there. And you were probably busy too. I know Sarah and I were both camping and probably had zero service. I know I did. She probably did too. So we're going to look at our calendar and we're going to examine each month, because I just think that is so important when you're thinking about your goals. I loved the video that Jenny Fellows did. I think it was on Fit Fighter Nation about not hitting Success Club last month. And I think she like titled it "Screw It" or something like that. If you did not hit Success Club last month, screw it. The month is over. We are moving on. Now, I don't want to say that in a way that it's not important. It's very important for us to hit Success Club, because hitting Success Club means that we're adding people to our network, and it means that we are growing our business. And we all know if we want to be successful in this business, we have to hit Success Club every month. But if last month was a hard month for you, and I imagine most people on this call, it was a hard month because for a majority of our team, it was a hard month. Screw it. Forget it. It is over with. We are moving forward. We have learned from our mistakes, and I really hope that what I'm going to show you right now is really going to help you. Going forward, this month and the rest of the year, you have to examine each month before the month starts. And if you want to go ahead and sit down tonight and examine the rest of the year, do it. You need to know when your family vacations are. You need to know when birthdays are that maybe you're going to like go out of town for the weekend. You need to know, I put camping because I know there's a few campers on here. You need to know when you are camping and you are not going to have cell phone service. You need to know when you're going out on date nights with your husband. because you do not want to be on your phone trying to hit Success Club when you're out on date night with your husband. Like, that is not the way to get him to love this business, and it is not a way that you should be running your business. It just isn't. You have to plan in advance for these things, and you have to know when you need to be hitting those goals. You need to know what holidays are coming up. And when I was examining the end of the month, girls, we have a lot of holidays coming up that are at the very holidays are coming up. Now, if you're not muted, make sure you mute yourself, guys. I'm not sure. If you're not muted, make sure you mute yourself, guys. I'm not sure. I'm echoing. All right, I got it. I was looking at the calendar. In October, we have Halloween, the last day of the month. So we know no one's going to be on their phones wanting to sign up for a challenge pack the last few days of October. We know November is Thanksgiving, and I am sorry, as much as we talk about healthy options for Thanksgiving, that is not what people are thinking about, is getting healthy around the last few days of November when it's Thanksgiving. Same thing for Christmas in December. So we need to think about that in advance. We need to think about when it's going to be hard for you to keep up with your goals. When are you going to have something busy going on, like kids in a sport? And maybe like me, that's like all the time, every single day. Maybe we are going on a cruise in December, and I know that I need to hit those goals before that happens. Mark those dates off on your calendar and know when they are going to be, and know in advance. Make your goal. Is your goal for this month right now, the month of October, is it going to be Success Club 50? Is it going to be 10? Is it going to be to hit Success Club this month? And you know what? If you've already thought about that, put it in the comments section right now. I would love to know what your goal is. But also, when you make your goal, hit that goal before the deadline so you're not trying to hit them the last days of the month. I don't know if you have ever paid attention to the Soaring Strong calendar that I put out there, but when I put it out there, I put my personal Success Club goals out there also. The next 3 months are going to get busy. They're going to get really busy. Don't put your goal behind those busy days. Don't forget about these goals that you have. As a business owner, and that's what you are, you have to look ahead on these things. Enter the month with urgency. And I know I'm talking a lot about these goals and these Success Club points, but guys, it's important. It's really important if you want to move your business forward. Urgency comes, and I watch this every month happen with our team and myself sometimes too, that last 3, 4, 5 days of the month, we're all flipping out and we're all pushing really hard and we're all trying to hit Success Club. I want you this month and every month moving forward the rest of the year and forever to flip that feeling. I want you to flip it. And I want you to try to hit Success Club before the 7th of each month. The first week of the month, I want you to hit Success Club. And I want you to go into it with the urgency like you do at the end of the month, where you are panicking and you are messaging 100 people a day and you are trying to find those people to help you hit Success Club. That's what I want you to do at the beginning of each month. I promise you, ladies, and I think I saw Brett on here, it is a nice feeling to hit Success Club the first week of the month. It really is. Make that happen. So we right now it is September the 9th. I want you, if you are on this call or listening to the call back, to make the 15th your goal. The 15th. That is before stuff is going to get crazy. The 15th. That is 6 days. You have 6 days to hit Success Club. And if you are up for that challenge, I want you to tell me in the comments of this. 6 days. You can sign up 3 people in 6 days. Okay, so we are now going to look at our calendar if you don't have it out already. And I want to kind of lay it out for you. And let me see if I can stop screen sharing. There you are. Awesome. Oh, look at all the people on here. Okay, I'm going to share with you what my plan is as far as my calendar goes moving forward the rest of the year. So on the 1st of each month is when I'm going to start a new theme for my challenge group. So the 1st of every month is a new theme for my challenge group. If you need help coming up with a theme or would like to know what mine is, feel free to message me. I don't mind sharing any of this at all. So the first of each month is a theme. I am going to be doing a free group each month because as we learned from, who was it, Jenny and Courtney, free groups are super important for us filling that funnel. And that is our main goal from now until the end of the year, is to fill our funnel up with as many people as we can. If you're in our current Crockpot group, we have like over 200 people in that group right now, which is really awesome. It went from, I don't know, under 100 to over 200 people with this Crockpot group. Free groups are so important. That's so many people that we're getting in front of, that they can see that we are good coaches, we are good leaders, and we're going to help them with this health and fitness journey. So I'm going to tell you what my dates are for my free group so you can know moving forward. If you want to be in our free group for Soaring Strong, you are more than welcome. If you want to run your own free group, you are more than welcome. That is totally up to you. Okay, so September, we're doing it right now. October free group is going to be on the 7th. November free group is going to be on the 11th. In December, free group is going to be on the 9th. So every month I have a free group that is running. I have not decided all of my themes for my free groups yet moving forward. Sarah and I have kind of talked about next month because Crockpot and recipes and food is going really well this month, but we have not 100% nailed down anything at all. Again, you are welcome to invite people into ours, or you can do your own. That is totally up to you. Something else that I've started doing within my challenge groups is a spirit week. Every month I do 1 week of a spirit week. That spirit week involves lots of fun, like activities and things that we're going to do. And it also involves prizes. Next week is going to be my spirit week in my virtual gym because I can feel right now my people are kind of starting to trail off a little bit. And that's kind of how I base when it's going to be. I don't have specific dates in my calendar for it. I just fill it out. And if that means the end of the month, then that's the end of the month. It's whenever I just feel like it is needed. So spirit weeks, really think about adding those spirit weeks and those prizes. Get people engaged in your groups. That's what makes it fun. All right. I think that is all I have as far as the calendar goes, but I really want you to sit down after this call. Don't even wait till tomorrow. After this call, take a few minutes and look at the holidays. Look at the important things that you have coming up and plan around those, and decide each month when you're going to hit Success Club by. Think about your goals that you have moving forward and how that's going to really push you into next year. I really felt like this call was super important for us to have right now. We're not into the fourth quarter yet. I think we have a couple weeks until we hit into the fourth quarter, so we're not quite there yet. But I want us to go into it with our guns blazing. Like, we really need to if you want to have a successful year next year. You cannot sit back now and let the busyness get to you. You cannot sit back right now and think, I didn't hit my goals, so I'm just going to give up and I'll try again in January. If you plan on rocking this business next year, right now is when you start. And I really hope that Fit Fighter Nation Summit is that you're there, and that's going to really help propel you forward too. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. If anybody has any questions, because I know I went over a lot tonight, I'll give you a minute to unmute and ask those questions, and I'm going to read the comments. But I am going to stop the recording.